Hey traders, Akil Stokes here, head Forex trader over at TradingPower.com, and welcome to a special edition of the Forex Market Preview. Now, if you noticed that you did not receive an email yesterday telling you about our normal Sunday release, don't worry. It's not because you missed it. It's not because it went to your spam folders, because I did not put one out. Now, there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes here at Trading Power, a lot of big changes that are coming that I can't quite tell you about yet, but between getting those handled and between being essentially at capacity when it comes to our training course clients, well, there's just not enough time anymore for everything. And unfortunately, the Forex Market Preview is the thing that gets chopped. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to try and give you guys videos like this one, but I can't make the promise of having a Forex Market Preview out for you every Sunday. Now, today, what I do want to show you guys is a behind the scenes look at what we went over in today's private strategy lab. Once a week, we do a private strategy lab with our transformation clients where we work on either addressing questions about trading psychology or money management or really anything that's discussed in the course. And lately, we've been doing a lot of strategy development, meaning we've been taking traders' ideas and we've been putting them into a format that can be a rules-based strategy. And in today's session, we talked about building a trend continuation strategy using the RSI. Now, it's not something really all too different from what we've been teaching for the last, 5-10 years here. However, it's a little bit, there's a little twist that I added to it, and it really got a pretty good reaction from our traders. So I want to share with you some footage from today's strategy lab, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we go down to the hourly here. Let's just go down, let's go to 4 hour. Make it clean it up some for examples purposes, right? So the first thing we notice here is what? What have we just done on the pound dollar? And then you can do hourly or 4 hour. What just happened here? New structure low. All right, so what are we looking for? Yeah, lower low, lower close. Right, so we're looking down at that RSI. Looking down at that RSI, right? We're predicting or projecting a continuation lower. As a trend continuation trader, we're looking to hop on a pullback, right? And then we can do our normal Fibonacci magic, right? We can take a Fibonacci retracement from our most recent swing high, swing low. This is an ABCD pattern right here, guys. Boom, right? ABCD pattern. So we can take, just measure this up for you guys. A, B, C, D, right? We can see a few levels, right? We have our 382, right? We know 382 is a level if we're going to have a strong trend. That's where we can expect price action to come to first. We can take our Fibonacci retracement from this swing high to swing low as well, our entire ABCD move, and we're going to get a 50% level there too, or a 50% level up at this 382. So we have a 382 here from the bigger move, and a 50% from the smaller move, this level right here. All right, so we have some Fibonacci confluence right here. Again, 50% isn't technically a Fibonacci number, but it is a psychological number, the halfway point, right? We like halves and wholes as humans, quarters and thirds, right? So we can look at this level right here. Now, we saw we have our initial RSI going oversold, right? We're now looking for price action to come back up, right, to that Fibonacci confluence level, right? Look left, structure leaves clues, right? Boom, boom, right? Boom. And what can we start looking for at this level? Yeah, we can start looking for that RSI. So does that make sense? This will be a real-time example. This is something that I'm tracking this week. Right? Now you want to get funky, right? If we make our way across here, right? Say we do something like this with the RSI. What else do we have at this level? See how good you guys are. That? Anybody? Hidden divergence. Yeah, you got hidden divergence as well. So you see, you can start putting all the pieces together. So yeah, it's not a big adjustment to how we've always taught. The only thing is, it's basically the filter, or paying attention to that first clue. Paying attention to that first clue. That's the only difference. Dennis says this actually meshes well with that Jason Greystone video on divergence. I looked back through some of my testing. It would have kept me out of a lot of losing trade, and it confirmed almost all of the winners. Yeah, and that's what filters do. That's what adding filters to your strategy does. It's going to filter out trades. All right, it's going to filter out some winners, obviously, but it should, if it's something that you're using, it should filter out more losers than winners. And I think a lot of traders get into trouble because they see, oh, I added this filter, and oh, if I wouldn't have used this filter, I would have got this winner. All right, well, look, if I tell you that out of 10 trades, right, you're going to filter out, you're going to not take 6 losers, but it's going to cost you 2 winners. Is that worth it? Is it worth giving up those two winners to filter out 6 losses? I think it is. Every trader may not have that answer, but I think it is. And that comes with the territory. It's the same thing with being aggressive and non-aggressive, right? The aggressive trader, they're going to catch all of the wins, right? But what else are they going to catch? They're going to catch all of the losses. The conservative trader, right? They're going to miss some of the wins, right? But hopefully they're going to miss even more of the losses. And at the end of the day, it comes down to, do you have a quota on how many trades you need to take? Are you a broker, right? Do you need to execute blank amount of trades per day? Not saying brokers do that, but brokers like when us as traders execute trades because they get paid. That's why you see a lot of brokers pushing these little systems. Hey, trade this lower time frame scalping system. Why? Because if you're taking 10 trades, 20 trades a day, guess what? The broker's making more and more money. Our job as traders isn't to do that. We're not, I'm not, we're not here to feed our broker in spreads and commissions, right? So we don't want to take every single trading opportunity that's there. We want to take the trading opportunities that meet our plan, that meet our rules, and what we define as the best. And the best is going to be different for each trader. Look at that. We had a no question day, and this turned into a pretty brilliant strategy lab, right? Would you guys agree? Only thing we had on the radar coming in was talking about trade evaluation. And then we just built out a trading strategy. Steven says your filter should be installed in your decide phase of your IPDE, just making sure. Yes. So again, identify, if we break up the IPDE process, right? Identify, predict, get my caps lock. Identify, predict, decide, execute, right? Identify is essentially your higher time frame analysis. Your identification is, right? What has the market done? What is the market doing? So if I'm looking at this right here, if we start over from scratch here, and I'm going through my IPDE process, right? Identify, right? What has the market done? So my identification would be hey, lower low, lower close. We have put in a new structure low, and now we're starting to pull back. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I apologize about cutting it short, but I try to keep these YouTube videos short, sweet, and to the point. But if you're interested in learning about the IPDE process that I mentioned at the very end, here's what you can do. You can go over to our website, tradeempowered.com. Just click on that Learn to Trade tab right at the top, and sign up for our free Into the Gray training. You can see we talk about OODA loop theory, why the markets move, and we go into the IPDE process, identify, predict, decide, execute, which is a 4-step process that we use each and every time we look at a price chart. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time. All right, traders, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please show us by hitting that like button and subscribing by clicking the button right below. If you're looking for more educational content, feel free to head over to our TradingPower.com website, or also take a look and you'll see more videos available for you. Have a good one.